So love and light. I'm going on a little cycling trip. You see with this, I have everything I need here. A very good bicycle. About 340 kilometers to the Baltic Sea. So yeah, I guess it's time for me to get back on my bicycle now. Oh, some beautiful early morning views, you know. Not very easy to film and drive, but yeah, when I can I will show you some nice things while driving. But for most, I'm just gonna be meditating. Very peaceful views over here, you know, like a house in a farm by this little road. So yeah, just beautiful farm fields like that, you know, very beautiful views. Well, I drove around like 5 hours now, having a little lunch break, you know, and pretty surprisingly, this bike already took me like 63 kilometers from a place I started it. Crazy, you know, it's a lot more efficient than walking, you know, like I would just backpack and stuff. It would take me like a day or two to get here and I would be all tired, and now my legs are just a little bit tired. I'm just gonna rest a bit and continue. Pretty nice old school wooden church I found in this village I'm passing through. Pretty cool. Adorable creatures. Baby cows. Right now it's perfect, like it's not raining thankfully, but it's also not sunny, and it's very refreshing and cool, you know. It's very easy, it's a lot easier to ride in this type of weather when it's like sunny non-stop, you know what I mean? Beautiful here. A lot of farm work and everything like that. People living and working their lands, you know. These were like huge farm fields everywhere, and of course the road here is a little bit not the most optimal, but okay. Well, now I'm saying goodbye to these huge farm fields and going to on some bigger roads. It's crazy. About 100 kilometers now, you know. Very good, you know, health is well. As you can imagine, it's a lot easier to ride when it's specifically a little road for the bicycles. A lot easier to not need to worry about the cars and everything. Well, yeah, pretty nice. I think that's a pretty decent forest for me to go. So I have set up my tent up now, you know. Bike is over there, you know, pretty nice forest. I mean, it has a lot of branches, but everything is okay as long as I can set my tent up and just have some rest. From early morning, about 13 hours of almost non-stop cycling and 142 kilometers in one day. That's great, that's very great, you know. Powered by the Holy Spirit, you can say. Now I can have some rest. And tomorrow, continue on my journey. Also, the weather is a little bit rainy, so I have a raincoat, I have an umbrella and everything, you know. Right here is a pretty big stone, as you can see, a pretty nice rock. Beautiful energy. So right here, as you can see, some sort of old abandoned mansion or something. Pretty cool. Pretty nice symbolism here, you know, Greek style. And over here is one of the largest rivers in the Baltics. It literally goes and connects to a lagoon, which then connects to the Baltic Sea. And the road where is literally simple road by the river till the lagoon, and then poof, the Baltic Sea starts. Well, I found this pretty nice shelter, you know, from the rain. You know, pretty nice, beautiful views here. Old stuff. As you can see, the weather conditions are pretty wet today. So that's a pretty magnificent view. A pretty historical man-made hill here, you know. As you can see, it's very wet. Even my military waterproof type shoes are getting wet, but well, it's okay, I will just push through and go with the rain. Are very hard and intense driving conditions. It's rainy and it's windy at the same time, and I'm all wet, but I will push through. So I'm going to set my tent up somewhere about here, you know. Like, I could have cycled a little bit more today, but when the wind started, I decided I had enough for today. No, the environmental circumstances said it. So I'm in my tent right now, you know, cycled for most of the day. Very difficult conditions, like raining for all day, and now by the evening I thought I will still cycle a bit more, maybe like 30 kilometers more. Poof! And then the wind started, you know, like the wind is so strong, I literally couldn't even like ride the bike. It was just pushing against me. The little rain particles felt like bullets at times, you know, so I decided fuck it. I found a forest, you know, a little place here, a little hill. As you can see, pretty hilly. Set my tent up and, you know, gonna rest, and hopefully tomorrow the weather will be better, you know. So yeah, and today, including all my other clothes are wet now, you know, very good that I have some dry clothes, makes me feel much better. About 100 kilometers today, you know, in this type of weather, so it still was worth it, you know. And if tomorrow the weather is gonna be good, no rain like that, then I could actually be by the Baltic Sea. It's like 120 kilometers left, so yeah. Now I guess time for some, you know, sleep rest and meditation. So the weather today is still a little bit windy, pretty much, but at least it's not raining. It's not gonna be raining for some hours, so I will use it as a chance to cycle to somewhere else, you know. So yeah, that means I'm packing my things up and going on a journey. So I have sit down here, you know, a little bit to rest, you know, but now I'm going on my own again soon. I looked into the weather and it's gonna be pretty good, just a little bit windy. Thankfully, the rain stays on that part, you know, and I'm going to the direction where it's gonna be good weather. So yeah, pretty lucky, I guess. This weather is pretty nice, still windy, but better than yesterday. Beautiful view. So I decided to sit down here for like 10-15 minutes, relax a little bit. Whew. Thankfully there isn't really any rain, but the wind is crazy. At times like you're pushing from a hill and it's like still stopping the bike, I mean. So it's a lot harder to drive, but thankfully there is still no rain. So as long as there is no rain I can continue driving as much as I want. Whew. Crazy. I'm resting a little bit right now, you know. I already cycled 50 kilometers today through a lot of hardcore vines and stuff, but it was worth it because I cycled to this appendix where it's like no rain or anything like that, no hardcore storms, because 20-30 kilometers to where I came from, it's a lot of rain and a lot of storms and even more aggressive vines and everything like that. So it's very good. I got very lucky today, you know. I used the window of time to escape from here when it was like calmer, and now I'm good. So you see, this is the seaside region finally, and it's one of the windiest places here, so that's why we have a lot of these wine farms and stuff, you know. So it's a lot harder to cycle here because the winds are extreme. Some beautiful seaside architecture right here, you know. Very nice little town. So as you can see, we tend to set it up right now in this beautiful place. Here is the back. Very nice little spot here, not really visible for other cars that might be passing by. Basically beautiful place to rest and get my power back. Traveling around out in the nature, you know, in the beautiful energy places, in historical places. I mean, when you have the energy and health to do that, why not? You know, why just sit in your home, in your little town you know for many years, you know? Go out, go outside to a comfort zone, you know? Both can be hard, but it takes the same effort to be happy or to be depressed. It takes the same effort. So it's a very beautiful morning right now. The sky is clear. I had a very nice rest. I'm very relaxed. Very good weather conditions. Perfect. And today, after some hours, I should be by the Baltic Sea finally. So I'm very close to this little port town where I will be taken by a boat, taken to the other side of the lagoon. And here it is, the Baltic Sea. It's about 350 kilometers of cycling here, and I'm finally here. Started early Saturday, ended up here Tuesday morning, with some extreme weather conditions too, but this is just one more example that you don't need to have a lot of money to travel. You can just stay wherever you want, you don't need to pay rent, sleep in tents, in the forests, all over the place, and willpower and love in your heart will get you anywhere in life. Peace out. Time for me to enjoy the Baltic Sea,